My name is Alex. I work as a web developer in the digital team. One of my favourite artworks in Tate Modern at the moment is a sculpture called Monument for the Living, which is made by an artist called Marwan Rechmaoui. It's a really unusual and striking piece of cast concrete sculpture which replicates in miniature a building that stands in Beirut called the El Mour Tower, or the Burj El Mour. Burj El Mour was planned in the early 1970s to be this giant civic landmark in Beirut. It was going to be the tallest building in Lebanon at that time, but then a civil war broke out in Lebanon in 1975, and it was used at various points as a military base, as a holding camp for hostages. People were executed there. I think what I find so compelling about this particular sculpture, the way that it evokes a history of conflict in Lebanon and at the same time seems to speak to the tragedies of our own city. It was installed in Tate Modern in 2016, and at that time no one could have foreseen how this image of this concrete skeleton of a tower block would come to resonate for Londoners. I think it's really hard to look at this artwork now and not feel a kind of echo of the tragedy of Grenfell Tower. The artist Marwan Rechmaoui was born in Lebanon and grew up there. He was at school at the time that the Civil War broke out. I think one of the things he's trying to do in his art is to invite us to think more about how we relate to the cities that we live in. I think one of the things that's really powerful about this sculpture is that it seems to bring a piece of Beirut into this gallery space in London. Someone like me, I've never been to Lebanon in my life. It's a place that I've only seen on the TV screens or read about. And to walk into this space and feel that you're somehow kind of in the presence of a piece of the city, of the piece of this war zone, quite an eerie feeling, quite unsettling.